As you can tell, it's raining. So that is beautiful. That is a beautiful sight to see. Let's go. We need it. Keep on coming. Sounds like it's slowing down. We'll see. Yeah, sounds like it's heavier coming through the woods. Can't ever tell with the woods. The woods can fool you because sometimes it's the leaves blowing and the wind, and you know, you think you're about to get hammered, and then, you know, it's just a gust of wind. But that's why trees are so great. They're a good windbreak. Long story short, it did not slow down. It ramped up, and I'm super happy. I will say, I'm pretty cold. I'll be real with you. I even ran the big hill. But yeah, soaked from head to toe, other than what's underneath my frog tog. I'm not complaining though. We'll take it all day long. The grass is already looking greener. Mulching blades are going on. It's officially time to make some leaves disappear.
Disintegrate.
Mulching blade going on. So you don't have to worry about lining these blades up. Now if you have like a direct collect, like a walker or something like that, you're going to want to line them up properly. So if you don't know, there are different kind of mulching blades as well. So if you look at this one, see how long the cutting width is here? Notice on this one how short it is. So definitely check, kind of figure out which one you like. They'll both work. We're going to use both, but there are differences even to your mulching blades. So another common mistake I'll see people doing is running a mulching blade with their bagging unit. Now, check your manuals, guys. It will tell you in there, if you have a bagging system for a Toro, most mowers, do not run a mulching blade with those baggers. If you're running an accelerator bagger or a cage bagger on the side of your mower, this does not apply to you, okay? This is for any bagging unit that has a blower on the side of the mower. That's what I'm talking about.
We typically always have one curious chicken up here checking to see what we're doing.
Had the manager up here making sure the job was done correctly.
She's awfully loud today.
I actually had two managers. We got TQ and then we got Cockadoodle Doo.
Gotta make sure it's done right.
All right.
Don't want to put those blades upside down.
Let's go have some fun. Customer came out. This is the new one we took on, and he has standing water in the back here on the right side, so we're actually going to avoid that whole area. We're going to target just the front. He really wants just the leaves taken off. I believe he said he's getting ready to go to a dentist appointment, so we're going to really focus here on the front. TQ went to walk and check this one. We don't have to mow this one this week, so we're going to wait till next week. But look at the green back in all the lawns, guys. These were yellow and toasted. So this is good. This is good. We're heading in the right direction here, and really haven't got many leaves on this one just yet. But when we come in here, we'll be doing leaf cleanups on this one and that one back there. We won't be doing leaf cleanups on this one. This one will just be mowed and, you know, typical mulching, I guess you could say. How is it?
It's very tall back here, but very squishy also.
Okay, well, we'll give it a little bit. Rainstorm just came through. We'll see here in a little bit. We'll get focused on this one. The neighbor had just push mowed this morning after that storm had came through, and we did not want to potentially upset anybody. So TQ went up the property line here real quick and just blew all the leaves over onto our side, get them off that property line so we don't accidentally blow any of the residual leaves over onto their side and potentially upset the neighbors. So little thing, but it helps. This is a great shot here of the flex chute's capabilities when you're mulching up leaves. Look, it literally leaves a row of leaves right there outside of the chute blocker, and you're able to come back through and disperse them into the lawn. Really, really nice. It's not a mulching kit, but it definitely does help a ton whenever you're running mulching blades. Anytime you're using your mower, make sure you're paying attention to the exhaust area to make sure no debris, especially dry leaves here in the fall, don't get up around that exhaust area and potentially cause a fire. If you see me stopping a bunch of times, that's TQ coming over and cleaning it off. Normally I'll see something start steaming or smoking, anything like that. We just want to minimize that happening. Always have a fire extinguisher very close by as well. I moved to the left side and actually got stopped because the neighbor across the street here called and said, hey, go ahead and mow mine as well. So we're going to be taking care of that. 3 on this lawn. We went ahead and worked the extra leaves here in the middle to the center, and I ran them over just a couple more times to make them disperse really well. And yeah, we're moving on. All right, guys, so it turned out pretty good. Really wet, really wet. Didn't feel that wet when I first walked on it. The backyard's a different story. Side yard's a different story, but you can definitely see over here towards where that property comes together, it's way too wet. So yeah, looks good though. Customer will be happy. Got him mulched in. That's what he asked for.
Just got a little spot over here. Need to trim down around the pole there. So.
Yep. So TQ's gonna do that one. This customer actually called. They saw we were here and asked us to go ahead and do it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one as well. And yeah, then TQ will move over to that one. Not much trimming on the properties, but little spot right here around this pole and that pole. Hasn't been ran in a while. See how much nicer that edge is to clean up now since we went ahead and used the hard edger a few weeks ago. A lot easier, guys. Alright guys, looks real good. It feels good just to have stripes back in a lawn, honestly. Like, if I can get TQ to quit blowing her leaves over here, we'd be alright. I'm gonna move to the backyard, but I wanted to look at this. She said it was pretty wet back here, which I believe. It's one of those lawns that hold a lot of water. Whew. This baby's growing. Should be okay. Going from just 2 weeks ago, guys, we thought maybe our mowing season was over, to this. Let's go. leaves on this one, just mainly under this tree here. A little bit on the driveway. So we won't be hitting everything this week, just mainly the ones that are absolute must, because it is Thursday. It's rained pretty much Monday through this morning. Yeah, which is much needed. So I don't have a problem letting this do its thing for the rest of this week and then starting fresh next week. But yeah, it's better than not working at all like we have been doing really the last couple weeks. So
I will say, the grass is greening up really nicely.
Oh, absolutely.
Just from that rain we have had.
And cooler temps help a ton as well. So
yes.
We'll be back.
Here at one of our big commercial properties, we're just actually going to go ahead and focus on the main building over there. This one pretty much is just weeds, and the weeds actually haven't grown too much. So we're going to gather everything up and take it all over there. Doesn't need done, especially on the buildings. It hasn't really grown much. Same with a lot of this lawn here. It's
somebody just came by and chucked a bunch of chicken and potatoes out here. We call those JoJo's in Ohio. Basically, they're potatoes deep fried. But we got a guy down here waiting on the bus, so not gonna go down that way just yet. We saw a gentleman earlier as well, up in North Canton, Jackson area. Haltman's, I believe it was called. I wasn't being rude, bud. I yelled at him afterwards, but I was on the phone with a customer. But anyways, what's up to you, man? I think we got the majority of the trash here.
is definitely a lot different when someone's just like standing there watching your every move, as opposed to just like you guys watching us on the video. Like it's just like, it's weird.
Weird for you.
It is weird for me.
Don't bother me one bit. You want to stand there and watch me work, I'm gonna give you the show of your life.
Like, I had my mower idled down, I had the flex chute closed and everything, and I let him know, you know, where I was going, and he was like, okay, go ahead. And he moved like from one spot to another, but...
You moved a strike to a strike.
Yeah, pretty much, but...
It's a horrible spot for a bus pickup. Like,
yeah.
In all honesty, like, it should be further down.
And to be honest, I've been picking up a lot of people's trash at that bus stop a lot lately too, like pop cans, cigarette cartons, just like...
Well, they gotta do something
trash
while they're waiting around, you know?
I'm sure there's a trash can on that bus you're getting on. Like, seriously.
We're just chucking on the ground.
I guess it's easier, I don't know.
I was gonna eat them JoJo's, they look good. You guys know what a JoJo is? Some people used to call it a hobo.
Hobo, yeah.
H-O-B-O, hobo potato, JoJo potato.
Potato wedges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you take a potato, cut it up, drop it in the deep fryer. Just another way of a French fry, but they're good. They are good.
Super good.
So if you guys remember, I recorded coming past here last week, kind of showed you the direction the gentleman went that got arrested. He almost got himself taken from the earth by the police department, but he came down through here and kept on going this way. A bunch of you saw that video. Down there's the highway way over the railroad tracks there. A bunch of you reached out and said that you saw him as well. But one girl reached out via email. I don't know which one of these places she said she worked at, but she was actually on her lunch break, and that dude came up to the side of her window and started pounding with the knife. He had a legit knife with him. Luckily, she took off or whatever, didn't open her door or anything like that, and he kept coming this way and made it up there before the cops got him. The cops actually pretty much, I guess, came upon him right here. One went through the parking lot here behind me. He kept on going that way, and yeah, he got himself tased. And from the way it looks, he's going to be doing a lot of years away from all of us, so that's a good thing. Shouldn't be walking around with a Scream outfit on with a knife, trying to get a rise out of people or scaring people. TQ found Mountain Dew Zero mystery flavor.
Mystery flavor.
So, go ahead, TQ. You take a drink of it, see what you think it tastes like, and then I'll take a drink of it, and then we'll say at the same exact time what we think it tastes like.
Now, it's mystery flavor. Is this like mystery flavors of Mountain Dew, I'm wondering, or just random mystery flavor?
I'm assuming it's got to be a new flavor.
Are we allowed to smell it first?
Sure.
Okay.
Smell it, say what it, you know, if it's good or nasty.
I mean, does it have the answer somewhere?
No, it doesn't.
Scan the barcode here?
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. I was thinking it's fall time, so maybe they were going to do something fall, but...
No, it's fruity. It smells really good. Okay. Okay.
You gonna save it? You ain't gonna tell me?
We said we say it at the same time.
Well, you could have said if it was good or not.
No, it's good.
It's good?
Yeah,
you like
it is good.
TQ's a big Mountain Dew fan, like Baja Blast.
It's not Baja Blast.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan. It's not nasty, but it's not my flavor. On the count of three, say what you think. And I'll say my same thing, what I think. And you know I'm not a huge fan of this, so... 1, 2, 3,
Skittles.
Coconut. You got Skittles?
I got a Skittles flavor. Yep.
I'm getting coconut, and I'm not a fan of coconut.
Let me see it.
You definitely, yeah, Skittles is in there too for sure.
Like, it's where you take just a small handful of Skittles and put it in your mouth and chew them all up at once. It's just not like one flavor of Skittle, it's all flavors of Skittle.
It's been a long time since I had some Skittles, and I don't remember tasting like that. I get a strong coconut. It's not nasty, though, but I am not a huge coconut fan. Like, I just don't like the taste of it. Let me get one more
I'm
sip.
not seeing coconut in the ingredients, but it also doesn't say Skittles either.
I'm getting fruity, a bunch of fruity, but I'm getting more coconut on my end. I taste coconut.
See, I don't taste coconut.
Really?
No. No.
That just tells you right there that, you know,
Everyone's taste buds is different.
yeah, one person might like something, another person might not. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't drink it, you know, if I bought it one time, but it's not, like I said, it's not something I'm going to run out and buy over and over. Or if I was choosing, I would not choose that one personally, but TQ seems to really like it. I would go with that mug root beer any day.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're going to tell what the flavor is. Like,
You're not.
It's not on the cap.
It's a mystery flavor. They're not going to tell you. Is there a way, guys? Tell us. Can you find out what flavor it actually is? Because now I am kind of curious.
Yeah, it just, this label just says scan for info, call for info.
Anyways, we like doing this, guys. It's a lot of fun. There's not a ton of new stuff that comes out all the time, but from time to time we'll throw one in a video, and we found that one, so why not? And yeah, if you guys happen to have something you'd like for us to taste test, it has to be sealed. We aren't going to be cracking any homemade hooch or whatever you guys call it that you make. That's not happening. But
And we prefer it to be like zero sugar, sugar-free, just because Sean doesn't do very well with sugars.
yeah,
So that way we can both taste it and enjoy it. So if you have something, we'll put our P.O. box. You can send it to us.
for sure. And if you guys have some form of sugar-free, maybe in your country that we don't get here in the States, we would love to test it out. Taste test it, I was going to say, but that's a tongue twister. Anyways, I got to spin around here. Semi's backing in on this side, so we're going to go back out the other way.